Like, H Pylori is the devil. Like, I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. Like, I'd rather die. Like, take me out. Literally lines your intestine, eating them little by little. Oh. The smell of this thing is enough to like take you out. I tell you, I don't know Ash. I don't know Ash. Who is she? I don't know her. Tell me you hate me without telling me you hate me. Tell the girls to tell the girls to tell the girls. Okay? Okay. In pores, we don't want clogged, okay? Look forward to the growth.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to...
Oh, God. You don't have all the time. Hello, guys. It's your girl, Jenny, here again with another video and a new setup. Okay, this is my early Mother's Day gift from hubby. I'm going to give you guys a formal tour of it, just not this time. We have things to talk about. It is the end of the month, and you know what that means. I want to review my monthly favorites for the month of April. Let me tell y'all, first and foremost, if you're new here, welcome to our little corner of the internet. Here we talk about all things fashion, travel, lifestyle, and here and there we sprinkle a little bit of my life as a mom, a career woman, and a wife, and how I'm juggling it all. So if any of the above sounds like it's right up your alley, don't forget to hit subscribe. Okay? Let's get into the monthly favorites. But before we do that, I feel like there's so many life updates that I need to like catch you guys up on that it's like it would be a disservice to just start the monthly favorites and not give you guys these life updates. First and foremost, as y'all notice, your girl has been absent, okay, on the tube because I have been so stressed. So many things are happening on the personal front. I've had to adult, y'all, in the last 30 days. I have had to adult. And so with me adulting, some things are getting left by the wayside. But I did not forget about you guys. I'm still vlogging. It's just gathering those things and compartmentalizing them and then editing them. Yeah, that's the challenge. And so I want you guys to know that there is still tons coming. All the stuff that I did in April are probably going to be obviously posted in May now. And so that's okay, right? But I just want you guys to know that I'm not ignoring you. It's just life has been lifing right now. And I just have to be present for that. And I'm not one of those, I guess, creators or people that are like, oh, I'm going to push through. No, if my body asks for the rest, I'm going to give it the rest. If my mental asks for the rest, I'm going to give it the rest. So that's what that is. And so, yeah, so I promise there's so many vlogs coming, okay? So many. But let's just get this one out of the way first so that, you know, it's the end of the month. I just want to, you know, keep a consistent on that front. As you guys know, your girl shaved the hair off. And so, and me shaving my hair off, I thought I could do, finger waves. And I went, so today's Sunday, I went Friday to get my finger waves, or my finger waves. And so the lead told me to come, and she's like, oh girl, your hair's too thick. And it's natural. Like, as soon as even if we blow dried it, as soon as I add water, it would revert back. So there is literally no point in you doing that. So, which makes perfect sense, right? So I just opted for coils. And now I'm walking around rocking this hair to church, everywhere. And people are like having the idea that I'm gonna lock. I'm not locking my hair. This is what it is. The coils are helping for now to hold me over instead of me having to like braid. Like, yeah, the coils are coming in handy. And so that's what that is. But I think this was all of the life updates. Yes. Okay. Yes, that was all the life updates. So yeah, we're gonna be rocking this hair right now in order to do this video, and I'm super excited. For those of you who are new here and who are new to monthly favorites has no rhyme or reason outside of these are the things that I've been loving. My family has been loving. My family has tried. My family has tested, and it's been working for us. We absolutely would recommend it. That's it. That's all. It doesn't need to be necessarily in a specific industry, genre, or anything like that. It literally could be anything from health to beauty to anything else, like literally anything. And so I hope this is helpful for you guys. So let's get into the monthly favorites. Like I mentioned, April tried to take me out, y'all, mentally, emotionally. Sweet Father God. April tried to take me out. And physically too, to be honest with you, because your girl got sick. Sick. And so that brings me to my first monthly favorite, and it's gonna be like an assortment of things. One of the things that happened in April was my husband and I thought we got a 24-hour bug. He got it first. He got it on a Friday night, and he spent all night Friday night just being sick in the bathroom and puking his life away. Saturday, spent all day in bed puking his life away some more. Sunday, he started to feel better, and then for me on Sunday, I caught the bug. Sunday morning around like 2 a.m., I started vomiting my life away. And I was like, oh, that's because I ate whatever I ate. And turns out mine, as everybody healed, mine like shifted into H Pylori. So if you know anything about me, you know that I've suffered from H Pylori before, about 7 to 8 years ago. And it almost took me out. Oh my God, y'all. Like H Pylori is the devil. Like, I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. H Pylori is the devil, okay? So with that, I was like, oh my God, I had to remember everything that I did 7 years ago. So if you know anything about me, you know I'm allergic to pills. Like, I hate swallowing pills. I hate pills, okay? I hate medication. Let's be honest. So what I ended up doing is bringing back to my remembrance, okay? All of the natural medication that I took instead of the four pills in the morning, 4 pills in the afternoon, ravagery that I did the first time I had it, and I can only do that for one day, and I was like, I'd rather die. Like, take me out, because there has got to be a better way to treat this thing. And so with that, I did find a better way. So one of my monthly favorites this week, or this month, is my bag of medication for H Pylori. I know I'm laughing, but H Pylori is very, very serious. And one of the things that I love about this bag of medication is literally all natural, one. And secondly, no side effects that, you know, the antibiotics, the 8 antibiotics a day. Let that sink in. Could have given me. So I want to go very quickly into what I've been using that has been super helpful, so that if you happen to have H Pylori, know somebody who has H Pylori, they can revert back to this. But these are like tried and true. I stand behind it, okay? Listen, I've only been doing this for about, like, as soon as I got sick, I remembered, oh my God, I took all natural medication. Let me go back to buy them again. And literally, I ordered them on Amazon, and most of them came the next day. And to be honest with you, as soon as I started to feel better. And so I'm still taking them only because, like, I don't want like a recurrence to happen. Like, I want to be fully healed. So I want to finish everything, like even the pills. The pills are not that bad. If you're like me, they are helpful. And so, and what I love about it is that the pills that I'm taking have other benefits. And so these are things that I stand behind. And now when I log onto Amazon, they have like types of pills, like pills that are dedicated to H Pylori. And I'm like, when was this 7 years ago when I had it? Like, what? So anyway, let's start with the main. So these things I take literally right before every meal. So right as of late, I've been eating 3 meals a day. I've been trying to be really good with that, eating 3 meals a day. So before every meal, I take it. The very first one is, the very first one is a Manuka honey. This little jar is pretty expensive. I think I bought it for 40 bucks. And the way I use it, or they tell you to use it in the regimen is, the way they tell you to use it in the regimen is essentially taking a spoon of the Manuka honey, just like that, like eat a spoon of it, right before every meal. And so it can coat your stomach. So the Manuka honey has so many benefits. But one of the main benefits is that it kills bacteria in your stomach, bad bacteria specifically. And so unlike antibiotics that kills everything, this one targets what it should kill. And if you know about anything about H. pylori, you know that H. pylori is like little parasites in your intestine that literally lines your intestine, eating them little by little. Oh yeah. Anyway, so I swear by this. So every morning before I eat anything, I take a spoon of this, and then I take the rest of the medication that I'm gonna follow with. So, but if you study anything about Manuka honey from Australia, like that's why it's so expensive, I think, because not just any Manuka honey. I don't just do any Manuka honey. I believe in the brands, okay? And so yeah, so the Manuka honey is the real MVP in this. So when I start my morning taking that, and then I move on to mastic gum, which is the it supports stomach and duodenal health. In other words, baby, you need this. And I think it goes beyond H. pylori. I think it's just for your digestive health in general. And so for me, I mean, I'm almost done with it. So I take 1 spoon of the Manuka honey and I chill. And then I take 2 of this, because you take this at the same time, 2 capsules of this, of the mastic gum. I can't speak enough about these things, y'all. Like for real. Like I cannot. Because it's been so life-changing for me for the last 2-3 weeks of me being so sick with H. pylori. And then the third one is the monolaurin. But the monolaurin is a little bit different because you take it before every meal, just like the Manuka honey. So in the morning, I take the mastic gum, I take the Manuka honey, 2 pills of the mastic gum, and 1 pill of this. At noon or whenever I eat lunch, 1 pill of this before I eat. And then at night, 1 pill of this. Does that make sense? Yeah. So the monolaurin, apparently it's good for so many other things. Like when I was reading, I was like, these people don't even have like digestive issues or stomach. Like people were taking it for all sorts of medication. That's how amazing it is. And I think this is also from Australia. Maybe not. Maybe this brand is not from Australia, but don't quote me. All I know is that, baby, it's the real MVP. So I take 3 a day in this, not at the same time, but with meals or before each meal. And then 2 of the mastic gum in the morning. And then that's it. What has been also helpful for me, y'all, I did not know, okay? I did not know. One of the key things that I discovered in my research that I added to my H. pylori situation is this thing smells so bad, y'all. If you've ever boiled oregano tea, like the leaves, you know the smell is not pleasant. So you can only imagine what organic oil of oregano, not to be confused with oregano oil. Does that make sense? It's processed differently. I think you cannot digest oil. Oregano oil is only topical. You can't digest it. Oil of oregano, you can actually digest. Oregano oil, you cannot digest, but oil of oregano, you can. And this thing is so potent. Also does the same thing as the Manuka honey. It kills bacteria. And you just put like 2, I put 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever amount of drops into my water in the morning. Like, so yeah, into my water after I'm done with the pills. I take this, I put, like I said, a glass of water. I put like 6, 7 drops of it. It is potent. It is strong. Like, y'all, I cannot, like, literally, the smell of this thing is enough to like take you out. Like, it's gonna take you out, period. And so this has been the real MVP also. I do this also once a day, just like the mastic gum. I do once a day. I do this once a day. So and they do advise that you take this on an empty stomach. So I do it along with me before I eat breakfast with everything else. I think that is it. And one of the annoying things about H. pylori is the fact that you do get the heartburn and distended stomach and just like you do not feel well. And so after you take all of this and, you know, you eat, you do whatever, That's when the, what is this thing called? That's when the Pepto-Bismol, so I hate like, y'all, I can't tell you how much I hate medication. The Pepto-Bismol comes in handy. And so I take the Pepto-Bismol pills. So I take 2. And with that, it soothes my stomach. And it helps me it helps the stomach just be calm. Because I think this is good for nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, and diarrhea. Obviously, I didn't have diarrhea, but it was helpful for everything else. Y'all, I know this was a lot. But again, H. pylori is a beast. And so I'm coming up on 2 weeks on these medication. And I'm like, I know there is a difference. Like, nobody has to tell me there is a difference. I know there is a difference. And so, yeah, I'm on the up and up. It's been good. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. And yeah, that is my number 1 favorite things, y'all, because that was a lot. But this little bag right here, I travel with it. I carry it with me everywhere, especially if I'm not working from home that day. If I'm on the move, I take it with me so that I am consistent and that I get rid of this thing. I eradicate it, okay? Because who got time? Who got time? Okay, especially not with kids. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. So with that in mind, that was my number 1 favorite things. Shout out to the natural remedy girlies and mans who took the time to write these things and tell us about these medications, because you guys, when I tell you the medication for H. pylori is literally 8 pills a day, I'm not kidding. And even with that, it's a 2-week, 14 days of antibiotic, 8 pills a day. That has got to take anybody out. Like, I don't care how much you love pills. Like, it's not it. It's absolutely not it. So I'd rather take 12 million spoons of Manuka honey and the nasty oil that is oil of oregano. Like, I'd rather do all of that. Okay? Yeah. So with that in mind, that was number 1. We're shifting gears just a little bit. So the Sephora sale just happened not too long ago. And your girl was on TikTok. I mean, every other video on TikTok was like, girl, you need to buy. And everybody was giving their advice on what to buy and what the things they're loving. And so for me, one of the things, y'all know I'm a dry skin girl, okay? Like, I literally could take a shower right now, lotion up, and then I walk outside, my feet are ashy. Like, I am Ashy Larry. I'm not ashamed of it. Like, that is just what my skin does, okay? And ain't nothing to be ashamed of. And so with that, I wanted to let you guys know what I've been loving. Oh my God, like I have not been using it for the whole month of April, obviously. But you guys, I want you to see this. I want you to see it. So this is the L'Occitane Provence Almond Shower Oil. And when I tell you I know softness, when I tell you I know supple, when I tell you I know just glide, when I tell you I don't know Ash, who is she? I don't know her. You guys, so this one, I don't know her name, unfortunately, because it was just, like I said, on my FYP page. She raved about this almond shower oil so much. I was like, let me see what she's talking about. And I was like, it's L'Occitane Provence. It's gonna be good, right? It has to be good. Hello, it has to be good. Y'all, she was not lying. For the summer, the girlies that are ashy, that get ashy, so what I do is I take a shower with my Necessaire body wash. And as I'm done rinsing my body, I do like 2 pumps of this and I glide it all over my body. Glide, rinse off, and that's it. The moisture retention is unheard of. Like, legit, like unheard of. Unheard of, okay? And so this baby right here, this is gonna become a staple. And my husband was like, who told you to buy that? Because guess what this has been doing, y'all? He's been pouring it onto his, you see how much is missing already? You see how much, when he's supposed to be squeezing one or two pumps, this man literally squeezed that thing onto his little loofah and started scrubbing his body with it. Tell me you hate me without telling me you hate me. Especially when you hear me raving about it. But anyway, so we've both been using it. He's already like very impressed with it. It smells divine. One of the things she was saying was because she uses the almond oil, her fragrance lasts longer. And I was like, babes, you ain't lying, babes. Babes, you're not lying, because yes, okay? And so yes, this is my second, and this is a staple already, okay? In my shower routine. Tell the girls to tell the girls to tell the girls. Okay? Okay. Oh my God. Y'all know I'm a bald-headed scallywag now, right? Y'all know I'm a bald-headed scallywag, unfortunately. My sister has been doing everything in her power to help my hair grow. And growing, it has been, guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's been 3 weeks. I remember the very first day that I shaved my hair. I could not even, like, my cousin was trying to, like, braid it for me. She couldn't even, like, piece it together to braid it. I think I just celebrated my 1 month. And sweetie, do you see this? You see it. You see it. I know you see it, okay? You see it. The growth has been ridiculous. And I know I talked about this before, but my sister put me on to Hair Growth Co. Company. And my brother bought me like this whole set of shampoo, conditioner, mask, leave-in conditioner, oil, you name it. And I've been using it consistently. And I have the follicle strengthening Shebe plus rice water shampoo. Okay, I have the Chebe and rice water leave-in growth conditioner and conditioner. And then I have the extreme growth hair mask. I think it's made with, you know, peppermint, essential oils, hyaluronic acid, vitamin B, like all the good stuff, y'all. All, like literally all the good stuff. And there is a growth hair serum, which is like without oil. This thing is so amazing because it's literally, it goes on like hyaluronic acid, but for your hair. Except it's a growth serum, so it's also growing your hair. You guys, when I tell you, my little edges has been, I ain't gonna say nothing. But my favorite thing for the month, like I look forward to wash day, like I'm not even kidding with you guys. These things have been amazing. And the fact, like, for example, the growth serum, like I put it like every other day. There is also a growth oil. I also put it every other, like the days that I'm not putting the serum, I'm putting the oil. And it lets me balance it out because obviously I feel like if you're putting oil in your scalp every day, it's going to clog your pores. And pores, we don't want clogged, okay? Because we want these follicles to grow. We don't want it to be stifled. And so I love the fact that I can like moisturize my hair almost with the growth serum because it's like so liquidy, so watery, but it still does the same growth. And then I do the oil, and then I call it a day. The next day I do the oil, the following day I do the growth serum. So it literally balances it out. Y'all, I'm not bald. I'm not bald. Like I said, 4 weeks since I've shaved my hair off, and my cousin could not even braid my hair. And now look at me with coils, with long coils. Okay. So shout out to Hair Growth Co. I'm not being sponsored. Like I said, my brother bought me the set. But I definitely would highly recommend it. And I'm absolutely loving it. Oh my God. I'm about to grease my scalp tonight. Yep, I'm about to grease my scalp tonight. Look forward to the growth. But anyway, you guys, I really do love it. Like I said, if it's working for me, I'm going to tell y'all about it, okay? And y'all know I'm gonna put y'all on. And so, I mean, I think I've already grown an inch or two in the 4 weeks. And so I would say that's pretty impressive. I don't know about you, sis, but to me, that's impressive. So yeah, that's my third item. The last item. Now y'all know there is no rhyme or reason for me picking these things, right? There is no rhyme or reason. And so the last item on the list is this book that was given to my son at church. It's called God Made All of Me, a book to help children protect their bodies. Guys, I think it's by a couple. The couple is from our church, but I don't know if, I believe you can purchase it wherever books are sold, if I'm not mistaken. But this is so, so good. He was just hand gifted it, it was gifted to him by one of the workers at church. And he was like, oh, Mom, I'm so excited to read this. And he started reading it in the car. Like, literally, y'all. He was so excited. But this book talks about all of the... What's up?
He wrote a report.
Oh, he did? Oh. My husband just informed me that he actually... So, the guy gifted it to him. And I think the guy was like, you need to write a report of like what you learned. I remember him saying that to me. But I mean, I didn't take it seriously, but apparently my husband said he actually did write a report. So anyway, so this book talks about the godly way to talk to your child about their bodies, and how, you know, to protect them, basically. Instead of saying we say penis. Instead of saying, I don't know, whatever the word is for vagina, we say vagina. Because my husband has read this book in detail with the boys, I'm going to call him up to give more details on what the book is. Paul Pierre, you have the...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to...
Oh, God. You don't have all the time in the world.
To this hour. Let me see the book, please. Assistant. Thank you, my assistant.
Are you done?
No, so this book I would... Like Jenny already said, I would highly recommend it to any parents with young ones at home. It is never too early to start having certain conversations with your kids, and I would say especially in this day of age, you know, as things continue to come out about how, you know, we hear about, you know, young ones were abused at certain ages, and for some reason they were not empowered. They felt afraid to tell people. But this book really, I think, does a very good job of teaching kids about their body and how it's fearfully and wonderfully made, how God designed them and made it a part of them, and they have inherent dignity because they were made by God. And secondly, it teaches them that, you know, they have agency over their body. If they don't want to be, you know, touched, if they don't want to be spoken to, if they don't want to be, you know, anything, they just have agency over their body, and they have the authority to say no. Thirdly, teaches them how to get help, you know, should they find themselves in an unfortunate situation. Overall, just a great book that I would just highly recommend. Let me just read, just so you guys can get a flavor of what the book talks about. I'll just read just one page to you. The storyline follows like it's basically a mom and dad talking to their kids. Dad said, "You are in charge of your body. You can say stop, all done, or no more if you don't want to be touched. A lot of times you will like to be hugged, snuggled, tickled, and kissed, but sometimes you don't, and that's okay. Let me know if anyone, a family member, a friend, or anyone else touches you or talks to you in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable. And if anyone touches you anywhere, on your body, private parts, or anywhere else, and it makes you feel weird, uncomfortable, scared, angry, or sad, you can say no and go ask for help right away." So those are the type of things that the book covers, you know, in a very good way, very kid appropriate. So highly recommended.
Shout out to you, Paul. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. But no, seriously, babe, thank you. So Paul has read this book to the kids many a times, or like Levi has read the book out loud during bedtime. So that's why I know nothing about it. I mean, I know about it because I've heard him read it, but you get the gist. Paul did a great job explaining exactly, breaking down like what it covers. Especially, like I said, in this day and age, like Paul said, in this day and age, a lot of, you know, you hear a lot about abuse. You hear about, oh my God, I felt so scared. I didn't have anybody to talk to. Like, if you can empower your kids to, you know, speak up, I think that's half the battle speaking up and like empowering them to have, like Paul said, agency over their bodies. So it's called All of Me. God Made All of Me. And it's by Justin Holcomb and Lindsay Holcomb. And so I think if I do find it on Amazon, I will link it below. But I will do my best to tell you guys where to get this book. So that if you have little ones, nieces, nephews, whoever you want to empower, as long as they're like age appropriate, they can get this book. I think that is it, guys, for our April favorites. Oh my gosh. April was Apriling, y'all. April was Apriling. So anyway, thank you. I hope all of this was helpful for you, especially the H Pylori stuff, because I think it's, like I said, it's a beast. This book, the body oil, shower oil, and the hair growth kit. I've been enjoying all of these things, guys, and I think it's good to share. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this. I will see you in the next video. Bye.